Welcome everyone. This is my first official tarot reading. See, I'm a little bit nervous. I had to force myself to do this, y'all. Because I kept manifesting distractions that would stop me from doing the filmed reading. And finally I had to force myself to stop procrastinating. Okay, I'll shuffle each one as it comes. First one is Biddy Tarot, okay? We're not going to think too hard on this. We're just going to do it. Okay. So, we have 9 of Swords, first of all. And that's in reverse. 5 of Wands, also in reverse. The Magician. Let's see if it'll focus on that. The Magician, upright. And the Empress in reverse. Okay. And we have that bottom of the deck energy, which is Justice in reverse. Now, I haven't even finished training and learning every single tarot card, so this is going to be mostly intuitive and a little bit of reading. 9 of Swords. This is what keeps you up at night. This is what keeps you up at night. The things you worry about that you know you shouldn't be worrying about, but you worry about them anyway. All these things are like piercing through her mind, and it's infiltrating her dreams and her waking reality. And this is not a healthy way of being. But we got this card up in reverse. We are reversing this habit that we have, collective. We are reversing this habit that we have of, I know with me, it's if I don't worry about it, I'm not taking care of it. It's kind of a backwards mindset. It really is. It's kind of a backward mindset. I had to put my amethyst up here. And we're realizing this and we're moving on from it. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, we have a bunch of people from different cultural backgrounds and ethnicities with different types of wands. They're all essentially the same. They all have an arm with a hand with 5 fingers and a wand that looks the same except for the color and a couple different, how many little baby branches it has coming off of it. The skins are different color. They wear different things. You get the point. All those things are getting in the way and causing differences. That's what this 5 of Wands is about in this reading. This also came up in reverse. This is another obstacle that we are working through. We have reversed this as well. We have transcended our egoic ideas of ourselves, the way we no longer identify ourselves so closely with, like, for example, I'm goth, so I only wear black, and I wear this type of jewelry, and I gauge my ears, and I get tattoos. I'm using that example because it's the phase I went through. But those type of having to fit yourself, even if it's not main society, feeling like you have to fit in with every aspect. Like, for example, if you're a Republican, but you don't necessarily believe you believe a woman has the right to choose for an abortion. You can be a Republican and still feel that way. You can have different views. They don't all have to fit into, oh, this is conservative, this is Republican. You are you. You don't need a label. And I think we are realizing that as the collective, but since this came out in reverse, what we are is the magician of our own reality. We've been working hard on this. We've been putting in the work for this card. The magician is in full effect with this collective. He's got everything. He's got the cup, he's got the pentacle, he's got the wand, he's got the sword, and they're all serving him. He picks them up when he wants to. He's not a slave to these things popping out and this is what we have to do and that's the way it is and that's the box you fit in, that's the label you chose, so you're stuck with it for life. No. No more of that. If you want to change something about yourself, change it. You want to change something about your reality, change it. Okay? This is what I've been going through the last year, specifically the last 6 months, I would say. And lately, since April, we have been manifesting our own reality. Working it. Infinite abundance. Infinite abundance. What you will becomes. Now, here's the interesting one. The Empress pops up in reverse. Now, I'm not sure what this means. So we're going to take a look at the card description. Because I'm not even getting an inkling. Reversed. Connect with your feminine energy and be proud of what you can create when you tap into this power source. Reaffirm your beauty inside and out. Okay, I see. We've been a little insecure lately over some dumb shit. Over some dumb stuff. We are the Empress. You already know. You already know. Abundant in every form. Tap into that inner feminine power. That feminine creative power. Even if you're a man watching this, everybody has both aspects. Masculine and feminine. Get in touch with your feminine power. We have Justice in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Don't be held back by what you think is fair and right. You don't have to maintain an even keel between you and your peers. It's okay to supersede them. It's okay to do better than other people in your life. There's no rule saying that you have to dumb yourself down because your friends aren't on your level. That hurts them and it hurts you. It doesn't help actually anybody. It doesn't help actually anybody at all. Be yourself. You have your own inner compass of what is right and what is wrong and what is justice that lands in the middle. You have your own idea, and your inner moral compass is the one that you should be listening to because that's the right one. Okay. 2 more. Temperance. This has been coming out in every reading. Every reading I get temperance. And I'm still not sure I've caught the energy of this card. So let's read it really quick. Let's read it really quick. You are discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. Oh, yes. Okay. So your kingdom is back here, and we're living in abundance. We're living in abundance. We walked all the way out here to the fields and the streams and to nature. Not to escape the way we used to, not to escape the volatility and toxicity that's in our environment. No, 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 no. Look at all these rays of sunshine around your kingdom. Everything's going beautifully. You don't need to escape, but you did want to take a walk. Just to get in touch. Every once in a while you have to go within. You have to be one with yourself. Take time out to be in nature. And here's what you're doing. You're taking time out for yourself. You're balancing your cups. Making sure you're not leaning too hard one way or the other. Not being way too feminine. Not being way too masculine. Regardless of what sex or gender you are. And making sure you're not putting all of your energy just in one cup. You have to fill your own cup first. Then balance all your cups of desire. You already know the formula. Because we've been manifesting like crazy. So here we are just making sure everything's maintained. Everything we're still trying to manifest. Balance the cups. Give thanks for the things on your list that are already manifested into your life. And then pour more energy into the things that aren't there yet, that haven't shown up yet. Rebalancing. And that shift between, okay, this one's done, on to the next one. Give thanks for what's here. Every time you do that, it's like climbing a ladder. Well, I'm grateful for this much. Then we did this much. Now I'm grateful for this much. And we did more than that. On and on and on. And that's endless for the rest of your life. You're never going to reach a magic place where you have everything you want and everything's perfect and there's no more desire. Life is about finding desire and putting your energy in it. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's something that's in alignment with your true self. We also got the Emperor. That's number 4. Fours have been popping up a lot for me lately. This is the Emperor. We got the Empress in reverse. Because we're getting in touch with our divine feminine nature. We already got that masculine shit. We already got it. That ish. We got that masculine flavor already. And we're transmuting it where the trouble comes in. We've had, for the women here, we've had to buck up and take care of ourselves and provide for ourselves, provide our own security, look out for our own back, all that. We already know how to do that. The time is now to get in touch with your feminine energy, because you know why? Especially with me, I already have my Emperor. Just married my DM. And you have to let your DM take on this role. If you're already feeling this so much and you won't let anyone else in to provide for you, you're never going to get in touch with your feminine energy because you're overcompensating still. Once you meet your DM, you have to kind of let go a little bit. You have to let go a little bit. Be feminine. And that doesn't mean you have to cook and clean. Whatever is the feminine aspect that makes you feel good and makes you glow inside. Those are your feminine aspects. The ones that make you feel girly. For example, I get my nails done because it helps me feel girly. It helps me feel feminine. I feel pretty when I look down at my hands. It's one of those small little boosts. You know what I mean? You don't get fake nails or wigs or anything you do for your appearance shouldn't be for somebody else. Then it's misaligned. But if you're doing it for yourself, for example, I already love the way I wake up in the morning. Nothing done, no how no way. Just, I woke up like this. And I accept myself as beautiful. I can look in the mirror and see beauty. Now, to help me reaffirm this in my daily life, we do things like we get pretty jewelry, we get our nails done, we do our makeup, we do whatever it is that makes you happy, makes you feel good about yourself. Do it. If it makes you feel good from an inner standpoint, do it. That's how you embrace your feminine energy in little ways, little tiny boosts throughout the day, little tiny power boosts, little tiny affirmations. Let's get some of these. We have 7 of Cups. Don't run your cups dry. You have to rebalance them. Where's my Temperance? You have to rebalance them or you'll run out of energy in both. You forget that you fulfilled one desire. It overflowed so much that now it's empty. If you kept rebalancing them, it can be a constant fountain of goodness and gratitude and abundance in your life. Like money that makes money. If your cup of love is overflowing, then it helps. What am I trying to say? Spirit, help me out. If your cup of love is overflowing, it can generate electricity, if you will, for your other projects. The constantly flowing water just creates energy. So my cup of love is overflowing. I'm going to use it to power some financial abundance. My cup of financial abundance is overflowing. I'm going to use it to create travel. Whatever you want. Whatever is on your list, whatever you're trying to do, whatever your next desire is that resonates with yourself. But if you let them all run dry, you're going to have nothing in the end. And then you're going to go through these tower moments where you feel like you have nothing and you're lost in despair. And you're like, why? Because you forgot to rebalance your cups. It's like tending your garden. Now we have the 10 of Wands. This is getting so caught up in action. You're getting so caught up in action and all these actions you have to take. Oh, I want to do this to get to my desire. I have to do this. People said I have to invest my money in Bitcoin to get wealthy. People also said, I also read an article that said I shouldn't invest too much in Bitcoin. Now I should invest in this stock and this stock and this stock. Oh no. And then I read another article today that said all those stocks are going down. Invest in Bitcoin again. If you're not listening to your moral compass, taking time to go within, you're going to get caught up. You're going to be doing so many actions that you get confused and frustrated a little bit. And you're trying to move forward and all these sticks are weighing you down. You see how it's a whole cycle. The sun is right there. If you just pause, listen to your moral compass, you can come out. These are arrows pointing towards the sun. If you listen to your inner guidance, you can follow this. You'd be following this compass instead of, which way? This wand is pointing this way, and this wand is pointing this way, and which one do I follow? Do I have to follow them all in succession to get where I need to go? Is it just this big, long journey? No, it's not. Manifesting is much easier than that. Forget all this ish. Go within, focus on your inner guidance, and it will lead you to the sun, to your heart's desire. Every time. Expression, share your wisdom, and health. Okay, health is in reverse here. You see, this is another balancing act. Watch after your health. You think you're doing everything right now, but you're not. And if you give yourself even a second to recognize the one thing you're trying to ignore, then you found the aspect of health that you're overlooking. You have to face that last part. You've been doing a lot for your health. You have to face that last part that you've been ignoring. Maybe you are eating very well, but you're drinking too much. It's a possibility. You're taking your vitamins, but you're eating nothing but crap fast food. You're exercising, but you're exercising too much, and you're not eating enough. Something. Find that one issue and work on it. Expression. Express yourself, and this goes right hand in hand with share your wisdom being in reverse. I'm guilty of this too, y'all. This is why I didn't want to do this tarot reading today. Because I'm a little scared to share my wisdom. I don't want to play this video back and not like the way my voice sounds, or the way I said this, or the way I did that, or oh, you can see something in the background that's annoying, I'm not even going to watch this video. I'm just going to post it on my channel. But a lot of us are like that in a lot of ways right now. This collective we're just making that transition into stepping into the light. And a lot of us have past life karmas where we've been through openly being a shaman, being a reader, being a healer, being anything where we know how to tap into our intuitive abilities to help other people, and being branded a witch, a heretic, whatever society wanted to call it at the time. Many of us died horrible deaths just because we expressed ourselves and shared our wisdom. But the times are changing, the times are different. There's a new energy on this planet. And it's time. We are the ones. We are the light workers who have seen it all. We've been on this planet for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes, and we've gained so much wisdom. But we're scared to tell anybody because we don't want them to turn on us. And it has happened to all of us many times. If you're watching this video, you have died a horrible death. I don't mean to be rude, but that's what we've been through. That's the source of the fear. That's the source of the anxiety. You just need to go within and heal that a little bit. Or heal it by forcing yourself out of your comfort zone. Express yourself, share your wisdom, do a fucking tarot reading. I just realized I'm not supposed to be swearing. Do a freaking tarot reading. Just because. Just put the pedal to the metal and not the brakes. All gas. Just go. Just leap into it. Sometimes that's what you have to do to break yourself out of your comfort zone. I think that's it, guys. I kind of feel like I want to maybe draw one more just to see the general energy. I might do two. Just one. The Hierophant. I'm going to be honest, I have not even ever pulled this card, and I don't even know what the hell it is about. Let's read it. But he's got the keys and the truth, it looks like. The Hierophant. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. Soul family coming together. Soul family coming together. Yes. A lot of us who would have had to be, and this comes into us stepping into our lighthouse role, our light worker role. That's what I was talking about earlier. Just expressing yourself, sharing your wisdom, sharing what you've learned, and in so doing, you will be stepping forward as a beacon of light for others. Whether you think you're worthy, or whether you think you can, or whether you think it will work out, it doesn't matter. That's what we're here to do. That's our mission. Each one of us is supposed to show and be a shining beacon of one aspect. And together, we will be enough mentors for the whole damn world. Anyone who feels the type, you feel this type of way, you go to that mentor. You feel this type of way, you go to that mentor. Then you mix in between depending on how you feel, depending on what resonates with you. I know I do that with the people I subscribe to, the articles I read, the videos I watch spiritually. At times I used to watch Ralph Smart, and then I kind of outgrew my need for that because he helped me heal whatever aspect I was working on at that time. You'll watch my videos until maybe you'll only watch one. Maybe you'll watch them all. Maybe you'll just watch them when you feel called to. Whatever happens is your right path. But the point is, at some point in time, I am the mentor for you. At some point in time, you're the mentor for somebody else. At some point in time, you're the mentor for me. This stuff is timeless, and it spans across any limitations that we think we have. So I can feel your energy just like you can feel mine. Trust me. No matter when or where you're watching this. We are the Hierophant. We are the leaders, the lighthouses, the beacons of light. If someone wants to go to America, they can go to this beacon of light. If someone wants to go to France, they can go to this beacon of light. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really talking about physical places. I'm talking about if you're feeling the vibe of Hawaii, you go to Hawaii. If you're feeling the vibe of light worker A, you will find and be led to the videos, articles, or physical presence, spiritual retreat, meditation, book that was written by light worker A. When you're feeling like the Philippines, you're going to be led to the Philippines. That's Lightworker C over there. That's what we're here for. We do what we do as we are called to do it. And the people who need that guidance will be drawn to our work. So never worry about who's watching, where, when, how many views, how many followers. Just do the work that you're called to do. And everything will work out. Shakti knows what Shakti is doing. And so it is. I'm going to call this reading. It's my first one. I'm going to actually upload it, and we'll see what happens. Have a good night, guys. Namaste.